What a start. That is top class. That's power. Pure power. That is perfect. Absolutely perfect.
It's been a batting paradise so far here. Hello and welcome to day 3 of the second test in North Sound Antigua. West Indies up against Sri Lanka. Lots of runs and very few wickets. Just to reflect then on where things currently stand. 549 for 9 declared. First time that they've broached 500 in these shores, Sri Lanka. West Indies 24 overs for their 58 for 1, still trailing by a handsome 491 runs.
Play.
And all set for the first ball of day 3. Asita Fernando. First run of the day. Challenging period here for John Campbell as well in the 30s. Moves on to 37 now with that boundary. That's a shot of authority.
Yeah, the first boundary of the morning so far for the Windies. Slightly different action once again, that double pump on show. Standing tall was Johnny Campbell. That's his area. Loves anything short and wide. Kept his eye on it.
That's in there. There is a fielder there, but he watches it sail over his head. That's with the win for John Campbell. Confident strike.
Very confident indeed. Was quick on that short delivery. Asita Fernando doesn't possess express pace. When he opts to go short, that didn't get high enough. Similar to the West Indian bowlers yesterday, when they bowled the short deliveries, they weren't high enough. It was comfortable. Or comfortably played.
And an attempted bouncer just nowhere near the target. No chance for wicketkeeper Kusal Mendes. And that brings up the 50 partnership between these two.
A real positive for the West Indies early on day 3. This partnership, exactly what they would have spoken about before the start of the day's play. Something we heard the batting coach impress upon the West Indies team, Floyd Reefer. Pulled in front of square, and that's 50, a 4th test match half century for John Campbell. Good aggression, good defense, and he's batting like a man in full control.
Just erring on length, Ratnaika, and John Campbell quickly on it, pulling it in front of square, which meant that he had all the time in the world. Not the quickest, Ratnaika, and just erring on length. And John Campbell moves to his 4th half century in international test cricket.
Went for the pull, mindful of that deep fielder in front of square. He goes behind square now and finds the gap perfectly. Too short on that occasion from Milan.
Well, they seem to be persisting with a short ball ploy to the left-handed Campbell. But on this occasion, Campbell equal to the task.
He's picked that line very well, Hodge. Very good execution from him.
Yeah, this is good batting, as we were saying earlier, Stacey, and he's really soaked up a lot of pressure. But here he gets one, which he likes in his area. Good sweep, gets low. No real threat of that extra bounce.
He's on his knees now. He's on his knees. And Azan Raza raises his finger. He agrees with him, but Kavim Hodge wants to have another look.
If he got a little tickle on this one, Stacey Ann. Decided to go
TV
upstairs.
Umpire Director, we have a
Kavim
player
Hodge.
review for LBW. On-field decision is out. It's a fair delivery. Can I have a look at the front and first, please? Yeah, I can see the ball has hit the bat first before he's hitting the pad. There's a clear spike as the ball is next to the bat. Asan, you need to change your decision from out to not out. Stand by on screen. Signal now.
The decision will be overturned, but you have a look at how close it was. Why the umpire decided to make that decision, that fuller length. Kavim Hodge lucky enough to get some bat on it, barely.
In the air, but importantly in the gap, another boundary. Streaky for Kavim Hodge. Vijay Sundara still searching for his first. Hello, Jimmy.
Hi, Samuel. Yes, just allowing his hands to leave his body for that delivery, but making enough contact. A little bit fortunate that found the gap. He was not in control, but he will take it. He's been there now for 100 deliveries, Kavim Hodge, for his 21.
He backs away and he goes offside. Good batting from John Campbell.
A very proactive approach from John Campbell. 99% sure on the length, but just backing away to ensure that he had a free hit to off. Wasn't concerned about trying to keep it down, didn't have to. There was just a solitary man at mid-off. And another boundary takes him now into the 70s.
In the air and straight to the field, and the plan works. Look at the emotion from Asita Fernando. This is real disappointment, and I'll have to say, not for the first time from John Campbell. Knew exactly what the plan was and still falls into the trap. They are speechless.
Again, backing away to give himself room. He was cramped on the shot, John Campbell, not managing to keep it down, and Chandimal gratefully accepting that catch that gives Sri Lanka the breakthrough. Scenes of delight from Asita Fernando. Campbell has to go 72. It's 122 for 2.
Player of the match from the first test, Amir Jangu, makes his way out to the middle. Look at that average, healthy average. Only his, what, third test now. Century on ODI debut, a double century in your third test match innings. A brilliant start to international cricket for him. Let's see where this can take him. Down the leg side. Might be leg buys. We'll wait to see. Runs given. That's 132 for 2. After 50 overs. Might be the last activity for the first session on day 3. Players are making their way off, and that would be the end of session 1, day 3. 132 for 2. This is where this test match sits. 400, 549 rather for 9. 132 for 2. West Indies still trail by 417 runs. Hello and welcome back to the Sir Vivian Richards Stadium in North Sound, Antigua. Day 3 of the second test. 26 overs for 74 runs. So some grit and application shown on both sides actually. Just there, that's the area given. That's the spot that we've been speaking about. And as soon as it was pitched there, he gets the wicket of Amir Jangu. Brilliant stuff from Prabhat Jayasuriya. A wicket in the West Indies.
That rough coming into play right away is like you telegraphed it. Samuel, you spoke about that short leg in place. Very good field setting and planning from Sri Lanka to get that wicket into that rough. Amir Jangu unable to keep it down. He was pressing forward but unable to keep it down. Sri Lanka elated with that wicket. Amir Jangu has to go back for 9. 135 now for 3.
Return. He's given. There was a feather, was there? Kavem Hodge will have a little discussion with Shea Hope, maybe. Yeah, he says he's not. I'm not there. That indicates that he's edged it. What a delivery from Jayasuriya. Generous flight again.
Kavem Hodge pressing forward, just a feather of an edge on it. Getting some turn as well, and as a umpire Azan Raza raises the finger. Sri Lanka, they are up and about here after lunch. Kavem Hodge has to go back for 31. West Indies, 144 for 4.
Played in the gap nicely, timed, bit of work for the fielder to do. He'll lose that race. So Greaves picks up his first 4, just over pitch slightly by Jayasuriya.
A delightful shot from Justin Greaves, walking into this on drive, not hitting it too hard, just literally caressing it through wide mid-on. Didn't hit it too hard, but timed it to perfection. Wayward, no chance for wicketkeeper Kusal Mendes. He's had a few of those. He won't be happy.
Yeah, it's all about patience here. A real waiting game being played, and he just got a little greedy, did Milan Ratnaika. Opting to go a bit straighter, completely lost that one. Started wide, ended up going wider down.
Looked away, properly timed. That will go for 4. So good firm hands from Hope, and he gets 4.
Yeah, not bad from Ratnaika. Short delivery previously, and just checking to see if that has affected his footwork. Shea Hope gets it on the full, times it well, places it well, and gets 4.
That's classical. Shea Hope is so balanced at the crease. A delivery like that wouldn't trouble him. Pierces the field, times the ball, and silky smooth from the right-hander.
Signature Shea, this is what he likes. He likes that front press, and those types of deliveries are way too easy for him.
He's very familiar with this Sir Vivian Richards Stadium. Already with 3 centuries at this venue, 2 in first-class cricket, 1 in test match cricket though. Worked away splendidly. That's a terrific stroke from Greaves. We saw a couple in this direction early in his innings. This one the best.
Yeah, the equilibrium at the crease here is what's so important. And he doesn't try to hit it too hard, just all timing. Wonderful balance, one of the more difficult shots in the game.
Mistimed hook. He's going to get a boundary. A bit lucky, but it ends the 72nd over, and it's 193 for 4. firm punch through the covers for a couple. And that brings up the West Indies 200. So a repair job on the go at the minute between Greaves and Hope. Beautifully pressed through mid-wicket. Shea Hope looking as if he's approaching his best. End of the over, it's 204 for 4. Oh, beautifully played by Justin Greaves. He had to reach for it a little bit, but timed it to perfection. Clipped again, more runs for Shea Hope. Comfortable too. Bit of a misfield. Udara, the man responsible. So what should have been 2 becomes 4.
Yeah, quite casual in his approach to pick up that ball, Udara. But Shea Hope again has been so good in that area. Just a flick off his pads here. Very casual from Udara. Then it just slipped through his legs. Couldn't catch up to it in the end to pull it back in. Yeah, Fernando not pleased.
Different approach from Shea Hope to finish the over. It's 219 for 4. And the umpires confirm that it is now time for tea, with the West Indies now, after 77 overs, 219 for 4. So a summary of the game to this point: Sri Lanka using up 139.3 overs for 549 for 9 declared. Mammoth innings built around a superb 100 from Udara, who scored 188, his first Test 100, ably supported by Dinusha 92, Amindo Mendes 84, and Kusal Mendes 69. West Indian bowlers, they toiled. Seals in the process of getting his 100th Test wicket, 2 for 98. Samar Joseph, he got a couple for 98 as well, and 1 apiece for Kavem Hodge and Justin Greaves.
First 2 sessions so far. The second one, West Indies losing 2 wickets, but scoring 87 in their 27 overs. They've managed to just up that scoring rate slightly. Do some very controlled batting from this field. This one's into that mid-wicket boundary for 4. So pressure being applied back onto Jayasuriya, just missing his length slightly, allowing Hope that extra time.
He's been good, Shea Hope, picking length. There you go again. Just able to recognize that it's shorter. Vacant area out there, very well timed. Hasn't tried to overhit anything.
Edge found, edge found. Work for Milan Ratnaika to do at third man.
Look.
Come back for 2 in the end. A bit of outswing there for Vijay Sundara. Shot, class, right in the Justin Greaves wheelhouse.
You mentioned it, hasn't quite found it in this spell with the new ball. Just over pitching, Justin Greaves, full presentation of the bat face. Had 1 similar in the over before, that time just evading the bowler. Wonderfully played, right under his eyes, good balance. It's been one of the standouts of this partnership.
That one's clipped away, good timing. We'll come back for 2. 50 for Shea Hope. Well-played half-century by the Barbadian right-hander. His 7th half-century at this level. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. We were speaking about just how pleasing on the eye this pair is. Shea Hope on this occasion with quite a sweet extra cover drive. 100 partnership up as well. The 26th boundary of this innings. And he's setting a foundation here, Hope, alongside his partner in Greaves.
Yeah, quite delightful from Shea Hope. We've seen him play a number of shots to the leg side, timing it well. But this is an area that he favors. Just have to sit back and look at that.
And another. First it was the offside, now it's down the ground. Once again presenting that full face, timing superb. Wide one and hammered. Stand and deliver, Justin Greaves. Got width outside the off stump, slightly played on the up. It was in the air a little bit, but in the gap, no ball as well. 50 for Justin Greaves. A well-played half-century. Just his 2nd 50 at this level to go along with 200s. Best of 202 coming against New Zealand.
That's another brilliant shot. That is a shot of beauty from Justin Greaves.
Clipping and beautifully timed for another boundary. Hasn't missed any of those half volleys on leg to date. Justin Greaves, pure timing.
Solid. Solid and gorgeous from Shea Hope.
Get a sense that he was looking for an over-pitch delivery.
Top shot. Really well executed there from Greaves to end that over. 291 for 4.
Wants to, will get those comfortably, brings up the 300 for the West Indies. He's played that shot really well all day today. Even Shea Hope said shot boy when it was played. Placement sublime.
And it's so pleasing on the eye when he just leans on those deliveries and just caresses it through the onside. Once again, tossed up. Played sweetly right out the middle of the bat. He's picked the gap superbly as well. And it's raced away across this quick outfield. Really balanced stuff, this from Justin Greaves.
Oh! Well watched by Justin Greaves, and wonderful session for the West Indies. That's the end of play on day 3. Batted the entirety of this session unscathed. Shea Hope, the senior partner, on 86, Greaves on 85. Has been a good workout for the Sri Lankans in the field. They toiled, they tried plans A, B, C, sometimes D. And the understandable applause from their teammates. They'll rest, reflect, recuperate, and come again tomorrow, the Sri Lankans. This is the West Indian batting card. Campbell, you know, a lot will be spoken about his dismissal. King was dismissed late yesterday. Hodge and Django really didn't get going. Hodge spent a lot of time out in the middle, but that partnership between Hope and Greaves really propelled the West Indies to where they are currently positioned.
Just the 4 wickets for the Sri Lankans. 3 wickets today on day 3. 2 to Jayasuri and the 1 to Asita. It's been a toil, but they can take some solace out of the fact that they haven't let the West Indies get away. They've managed to keep some element of control throughout. Summary of the match. Windies trail by 231. They replied to Sri Lanka's 549 for 9 with 318 for 4 from 111 overs. 86 not out. Just Shea Hope and Justin Greaves 85. Partnership of 174 for the 5th wicket. So session by session, we see moving day here, day 3. The 3rd session proving to be the most fruitful for the West Indies. 99 runs, no wickets lost. 2.91 that run rate. They'll take a lot of confidence from that performance here in that 3rd session.